Okay, hello again. This is Michael. I don't know how the screen got turned around, which is not good. There we go. As promised, I've come up to the hidden location to give you a little tour of the two old Jags that have become sort of a hobby car for me. I've always liked them ever since I was young. When I was young, I bought old broken clunkers. Couldn't really afford them. They always broke down. Anyway, here we go. So let's start with the E-Jag, the E-type Jag. I'll show you the engine in a moment. I draped it with a flag yesterday for some reason. Back when that chrome was thick and the women were straight, you got it. Yeah, look at the Barani wire wheels on these things. The way it was when I bought it about 4 years ago, and I bought it on the internet. It was a fairly good running car, but it wasn't up to what I wanted. I was afraid to take it out, and as it was, I redid everything because it needed it at the end of the day. So here it is. It's a beautiful color. Everyone's crazy about this color. It doesn't show as well in this garage neon light as it would. Enzo Ferrari called this the most beautiful car ever made. Not this one, but this model. And its friend over here is the Black Beauty, the 1961 XK150 drop head coupe. They only made about 500 of these in the left-hand drive. I've always loved the drop head coupe. It's a very fussy old car, and it's straight as an arrow. My mechanic said he's never seen one with sheet metal like this, meaning there's not a wrinkle in the sheet metal, as you can see. It's heritage certificate, both of them. This is the original black with red interior. I mean, either you love these old cars or you don't. There's not something I'm trying to sell you on. I just want to show you what makes me tick. To a certain extent, there's something so remarkable about these old cars, down to the little tiny mirror and the way things are done in these cars. Pardon me for the jumpy photography. And the old Bakelite wheel. Now, many people convert these to wooden steering wheels, which are, you can buy them. But I've kept this as original as I can. This car is totally original. There's not even a radio in it, if you can believe it. There was no radio from the factory, and there's none in this car. Bakelite wheel, all original. I believe these are Barani wire wheels, which are the best. Shouldn't have slammed it. Beautiful, huh? Amazing. Fussy, very hard to maintain. And this engine is the same as the other in some regard. The Jag stuck to the old model for so many years. They're still pretty good engines. This was a 3.8 liter engine, 2 carburetors. I'll show you maybe in a minute. The E-Jag was a totally different animal. 1970. It was modeled on the D-Jag racing car, which is the most beautiful car in the world. I love that car. They're like $5 million. You can't find them. Don't confuse it with this one. But the D-Jag was converted to a street car in this. This was the E-Jag, monocoque design, 4.2 liters. They bored out the engine, made it a little bigger, and they put 3 carburetors on it. And I'll show you that in a few minutes as I remove the flag from this roadster, because I'm going to take it out for a ride shortly. Such a beautiful day, but it did start to rain a minute ago. I may not show it, it may not go out. No cracks on the dash. This one is also extremely straight. No, they are not for sale. This is not a sales pitch. I do have a good mechanic, and every time I drive it, it costs me a week's pay. I was told that the Italians, the wealthy Italians who buy new Ferraris in Italy, they don't even drive them. They put them in their barn, and they sit around smoking cigars and drinking wine and looking at the car. That makes good sense to me. But I don't smoke cigars, and I don't have a barn. So I don't work on them because they're too complicated. I have a great shop here that's strictly British. He grew up in South Africa working on cars since he was 11. He's got a degree in engineering. But nevertheless, he knows things about these cars that most people have forgotten. Like the size of the needles in the carburetors he found were too small. Somebody had rebuilt the cars and put in the wrong needles a while back. He found that. So here we are. Honk the horn, someone says. How do I honk the horn on this car? Where is the horn? Let's see. Watch out, Teddy. Don't get scared. That's the light. I can't find the horn. I'm sorry. I'm not in the car right now, and I'm a little off. That flashed the lights. I'll have to find the horn in a minute. Oh, the other one horn, I can give you the horn. I'll give you the Jag horn. It's a very big horn. It's a big horn. And then I'm going to leave you alone for the day so we can focus on... No, you see, the engines have to be on, don't they? The electrical system has to be on. Sure, that would make sense. It's Jaguar, after all. Why would you expect the horn to work if the key isn't on? Right? Wouldn't you have to? Now, this is an interesting car. This starts better than the other one. The old one starts better because this one has an automatic choke. It's more of a fussy car made for the American audience. That one was purely almost a racing car. Everything on it is rough and rugged. Manual choke. This thing starts immediately, but the horn works. See? Little tinny horn. I'm not going to start it because I'll kill the dog with the fumes, and I'm not ready to kill my dog today, just for a few laughs from the audience. Well, that's it. The sun just came out. I think I'm going to start her up. Do you want me to start the engine so you can listen to it? They want to see you. Where are you, honey? Hi, buddy. Look, he's raring to go. He loves the car. He loves the car. You want to go on a ride? Say yes to everybody. Tell you what we'll do, folks, since we've come this far together. Let's get Teddy in the car. Go ahead, honey. Go in the car. Go ahead. Come on, Jumpy. Ted, please. Come on. Good boy. Go ahead. Go. 1, 2. You want me to put you in? Okay, you're getting old. Okay, go in your seat. Go in your seat. That's not your seat. That's right. He likes to sit in the middle. He's the greatest. So, what am I missing here? As you can see, I've adorned the garage with car pictures. So we need a pair of gloves. We need the Teddy stuff. We got to get the old Teddy gear. Just the equipment that anyone who owns a dog has, right? Get the old leash, this, that, throw it in there. Beautiful day out here, by the way. I should show you the beautiful. This is my hidden orchard up here that I've told you about. Overlooking the bay. It's pretty remarkably beautiful. It's my favorite place, actually, on Earth. It's on top of a hill, and yet it's very close to the city in some ways. See the bay in the background? Yeah, life goes on. We're all blessed to live in America. I got to tell you, it's based upon the blood of so many brave men. I thank God for it every day. The freedoms that I enjoy, both on the airwaves and in my daily life, I never forget it. Never. Not for 1 second do I forget the men who sacrificed that I could have this life. And that's why we have to remember there are those who want to turn us into serfs. They range all the way from the Anderson Coopers in the media, the late-night comedians, the drug addicts who fake it as comedians, who are government clowns. That's why they have shows and audiences. When have you last seen a conservative, quote, comedian? They don't exist, right? Oh, they exist, but not on HBO, not on Showtime. Only anti-American scum appeal to the anti-American folks who run those wonderful networks. So now let's get in this old car together. Go on. No, go. Pardon me for the bad camera work, but it's a one-man show. We're getting in now. All I'll do is start it and then turn it off, okay? Oh, God. There we go. Tough car to get in. Okay. Take out the fussy key. Now, first what you do with this, Ted, is you pull the manual choke. And the key is so weird. You got to put the spike down. I don't know if you could see this. What's going on here? What am I, in the wrong car? I don't know what's wrong. This camera's a little off. Okay. You hear the fuel pump? Teddy waits. He gets very nervous when the car doesn't start. It's different every time. Here we go. There she is, Teddy. Yay, one shot. We did it, buddy. One shot. It sounds pretty rickety in the beginning, but she warms up, it becomes a different beast. Shift knob. See how it reverses to the left and down. And the XK150 is to the reverse and up. Okay, so now we're gonna take her out into the driveway before I say sayonara to my lovely audience. Sounding good, Ted. It's got a nice new bell exhaust system, stainless steel from Tony. See, the color in the light is so beautiful. Look, isn't this an amazing color? People see this, they don't. Oh, good, the blanket was sticking out. Okay, here we go. Very difficult. Everything about the car is difficult, which is why I like it. It's like me. There we go. The 3 SU carburetors. 1, 2, 3. A racing gear. A racing rig. The other one has 2. The standard air cleaner has been removed. This is a much different setup. A much better aspiration. To lower push the choke in a bit. Slow her down. Let some more fuel run through her. And that's it, folks. There's not much more to say. I hope we've enjoyed hanging out together today. It almost feels like a TV show, Sundays with Mike. But guess what? I don't need ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, CNN. We've broken through to a new world. Isn't that astounding? And it's so free, it's so wonderful. It's like having friends. Well, it is having friends. I can understand why young people get hooked on this stuff. I don't know if I had this when I was young, if I ever would have met anyone and gotten married. It's just crazy, isn't it? I don't know how young people meet and get married. They have this. Well, that's it. I'm going to lower the hood. You hear how good she sounds? Listen to her. I'm sorry, it's music to my ears. See the twin exhaust, how good they sound? Beautiful car. Okay, one of these days this will go on the auction block, as will I. So, I guess I can turn it around and say goodbye to you personally. I don't look that good. You want me to do that or not? It says done. Okay, which button do I hit to turn it around? Guys, anyone there want to cue me? Tell me which button to hit on Periscope so it's focused on me. Then I'll stream it for a minute or two and say goodbye. Anybody got it? Come on, guys. Kiss the neighbor. I don't know if there's a neighbor. Which one do I touch? Hello from Detroit. Rounded arrows. Yeah, we need some rounded arrows. Guys, I don't know how to do this. Turn the phone around? No, you hit a button, don't you? And then it focuses on the caller. Flip the camera on the top? What does that mean? Double tap the screen. Now, someone knows what they're talking about. Billions. It's a bit of a snooze, and then I'm going to watch Homeland if I can get that far. I have to fast tonight because tomorrow morning are the blood tests. I have to retest for those cancer markers, unfortunately. So I'm in an altered state this whole weekend of like, what's the blood test going to tell me, right? I won't know tomorrow, but it came out of nowhere. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank y'all.